The hidden language of the universe, sound as creation. Since the beginning of time, sound has been the invisible thread weaving together the visible and the invisible. In the very first chapter of the Bible, the universe was not created with hands or tools, but with sound. And God said, "Let there be light." Not God built, but God said. The act of speaking initiated creation. This reveals a profound truth. Sound is not just vibration. It is intention in motion. It is frequency with purpose. And it can shape your life just as it shaped the cosmos. Modern science is beginning to catch up with this ancient wisdom. The Japanese researcher Dr. Masaru Emoto conducted famous experiments proving that water, something that makes up over 70% of our bodies, responds to sound and intention. When exposed to loving words or harmonious music, water molecules formed beautiful, intricate crystals. But when exposed to hateful words or aggressive tones, the crystals became chaotic and fragmented. If water, which fills us, is shaped by sound, what does that mean for the songs we listen to, for the words we speak to ourselves? In music therapy, or music as medicine, patients have recovered faster, felt less pain, and even improved memory when surrounded by specific sound frequencies. Instruments tuned to 432 Hz are said to bring harmony and healing, resonating with the natural vibration of the universe. Meanwhile, ancient Buddhist monks have long known that chanting certain syllables creates not only mental clarity, but physical transformation. Mantras like Om are not arbitrary. They're tuned to the vibration of the cosmos. Sound bypasses logic. It speaks directly to the subconscious. And in the realm of manifestation, your subconscious is the bridge between what you think and what you attract. Resonance, bells, and the forgotten power of sacred frequencies. Throughout history, sound has not only been used to soothe or inspire, it has been engineered with precision to transform. One of the most striking examples lies in the architecture of ancient cathedrals. These awe-inspiring buildings were not just places of worship. Many believe they were constructed as instruments themselves, massive sound chambers designed to amplify healing frequencies. The great pipe organs inside these cathedrals were more than majestic tools of music. They were frequency generators tuned to resonate with the human body. When a bell rings in perfect resonance, it does more than mark the hour. It vibrates through the air, the stone, the soul. In medieval times, it was believed that bells could chase away illness, fear, and even storms. The larger the bell, the deeper the frequency, and the deeper it could travel within the human spirit. The concept of resonance is not just physical, it's spiritual. Every cell in your body responds to vibration. Every organ has its own frequency. And when sound meets the right vibration, something incredible happens. Alignment, healing. This is why the sound of Gregorian chants can bring peace, why Tibetan singing bowls vibrate through your chest, why certain frequencies make you weep without reason. It's not emotional manipulation, it's recalibration, a return to natural balance. When you immerse yourself in these frequencies, you are not just listening, you are tuning. You are becoming the instrument through which the universe sings. And yet, even in silence, sound exists. It lingers in memory, in expectation, in potential. The law of attraction, when activated through sound, becomes exponentially more powerful. Words spoken with intent are spells. Songs played with emotion become portals. Every hum, every chant, every echo is a call to the universe. I am ready to receive. Sacred sounds and the secrets of ancient spiritual traditions. The power of sound as a spiritual tool has been understood by ancient civilizations for millennia. In the temples of Tibet, monks chant in deep, guttural tones that seem to vibrate not just through the air, but through the bones. These chants are designed to align the energy centers of the body, what Eastern traditions call chakras. Each chakra resonates at a specific frequency, and by producing corresponding sounds, one can unlock healing, clarity, and expanded awareness. Buddhism teaches that sound is not simply a method of prayer, it is prayer. Mantras like Om Mani Padme Hum are not magic spells in the fantasy sense. They are vibrational keys. Repeating them is like entering a sacred password into the vibrational matrix of the universe, opening doors to compassion, healing, and inner peace. Even in the Catholic tradition, music has long held emotional and psychological power. But what many don't know is that during the Middle Ages, certain compositions were intentionally designed in minor tonalities to evoke feelings of guilt, humility, and penitence. It wasn't about punishing the soul, it was about guiding it into reflection. These sorrowful melodies brought the faithful into a space of surrender, believed to be necessary for salvation. The Church wasn't manipulating. It was participating in a centuries-old understanding of sound as emotional alchemy. While today we might play music to entertain or distract, our ancestors used it to connect, to heal, to commune with forces greater than themselves. And those forces responded because the universe listens not to volume, but to vibration. Whether whispered in prayer, sung from a mountaintop, or chanted in the stillness of dawn, sacred sounds ripple through creation, carrying intention like a river carries light. In every tradition, sound was never trivial. It was a bridge between heaven and earth, between the mind and the infinite. The science of frequencies and the geometry of sound. Beyond the mystical and spiritual, there is a scientific dimension to sound that reinforces its role as a powerful force of attraction. This is where the study of cymatics comes in, a field that visually demonstrates how sound frequencies create patterns in physical matter. When grains of sand or drops of water are exposed to specific tones, they arrange themselves into intricate geometric shapes. Raise or lower the frequency, and the pattern changes. These patterns are not random. They are sacred geometry in motion. Sound is literally shaping the physical world around us. In this context, your spoken words, the music you play, and even the thoughts you repeat internally all carry frequencies that impact your surroundings. You are creating patterns in the fabric of reality with every sound you emit. That's why affirmations work best when spoken aloud, slowly, with emotion. They are not just words, they are frequencies coded with belief. Certain frequencies have even been identified for their unique effects on the human body and mind. For instance, 528 Hz is often referred to as the love frequency or miracle tone. It is believed to repair DNA and open the heart. Frequencies like 396 Hz and 741 Hz are associated with releasing fear and promoting intuition. These are not superstitions, they're vibrations that interact with the body's natural energy systems. And then there are the forgotten secrets encoded into architecture. Many believe that ancient builders, particularly of cathedrals and sacred sites, designed structures to enhance acoustics that would activate these frequencies in powerful ways. The domes, spires, arches, and columns weren't just visually stunning. They were sonic instruments. Each stone, each organ pipe was placed with purpose. When certain notes were sung or played, the entire space would resonate, bathing everyone inside in harmonizing vibrations. We're beginning to remember what the ancients always knew. Sound is not just entertainment, it is a tool, a map, a portal to alignment with divine forces. Becoming the sound, using vibrations to manifest your reality. Now that we understand the spiritual, scientific, and architectural dimensions of sound, we arrive at its most personal and transformative application. Your own voice, your words, your tone, your breath. You are not just a listener, you are a source, a transmitter of frequency, and every sound you make has the potential to align or misalign your vibration with what you desire. This is where the law of attraction becomes truly alive. It is not enough to think good thoughts. You must speak them, sing them, chant them into the air like seeds cast into fertile soil. When you say, "I am abundant," and your voice is steady, sincere, and strong, the frequency of those words moves through your body, your home, and your field. It invites the matching energy back into your life. Even humming has power. It stimulates the vagus nerve, reduces stress, and activates the parasympathetic nervous system. It calms the body, sharpens the mind, and opens the heart. That's why so many spiritual traditions use humming, whispering, or singing as gateways to connection. When you hum, you are harmonizing with the divine. This is not about religion or belief. It's about resonance. Whether you chant Amen, Om, or simply speak gratitude into the mirror each morning, you are setting your frequency. You are becoming the vibration of what you wish to receive. In this way, sound becomes a sacred technology, a daily ritual, a tool to reprogram the subconscious and magnetize your desires. Every sound is a choice. Every frequency is a doorway. You can choose silence, but know that even silence has a tone, or you can choose to become an instrument of creation. So next time you speak, sing, or even listen, remember this: you are tuning your life. You are shaping your reality with invisible waves of power. And the universe, like water under a loving word, is always listening,